Hey guys, I'm gonna have to be quiet because of the time. I'm gonna be getting an iPad soon. Um, it will definitely make YouTube easier, and it will. I'm gonna slowly start phasing out Windows. My tablet has been unusable. Because a lot of security settings, like the security program, I can't even access. I'd reset the tablet, right? Because I wanted to see if maybe the tablet got corrupt or something and just needed some resetting. And I reset it, and now Windows security itself will not load certain pages. I'm an admin to the account, and there's no option in the menu to select open as administrator. Even though I'm an admin of the account, and then or admin of the on that particular account, I can't get it to open up the security page, like where you go to scan and stuff. It'll say, your IT has blocked certain accessibility features. Is there something? Has blocked access to this page, something like that. Is there something I should select as I'm setting up Windows so that it sets it up the right way? So that everything is fully enabled and fully functional? Is there something that I'm missing? Or because I usually skip that because it says, what would you like to use this for? Gaming, entertainment, personal use. I don't know. Anyway, what I was really going to record and talk about is there's been a couple new developments since my last video, and from what it sounds like, we might get an election as early as February, maybe into March. We might. I'm hoping so, because they can't keep this up anymore. And I don't know. Like, every minister in the current government seems to be getting grilled on everything. Because right now, we got a bunch of narc criminal dictators running our country. Narc criminal dictator propagandist tyrannical imbeciles. Yes, there we go. Yes, they love to call us propagandists. Well, then how come every single time you say something, you always get proven wrong by not even just the simple people that just post about post and have their own opinion. No, these are officials, like lawyers and economists and political analysts. All of these people are proving you wrong every time. Every time. You have the same attacks even for them. When is enough finally enough? These tactics are getting way too old now. We're done. We're done with you slamming us for speaking our opinions, because Canada was one of the that was one of the reasons I loved it when I was young, and I never thought about leaving before. Never. It never would have crossed my mind. I'm like, no, I will never leave Canada. Now, like, you guys may as well pack your bags too. You know why? You know why you may as well pack your bags too? Because you're Canadian. If you don't want Canadians here, then maybe you should pack your bags and leave too. Why are you guys all here? You want to get rid of as many of them as possible, right? So you may as well pack your bags too. Get out of here. Especially you French, like francophone. All of you. I want you to leave too because you are not part of the... No, all of you, including Gilbo, including Champagne. All of you. All of you. You may as well pack your bags. And you too, Trudeau. You too. Yeah, let's go. Come on. You don't want other Canadians living here. Right? The less Canadians, the better, right? The less native born, the less, proper English speakers. Yeah? Yeah? Less Christian. The less faithful in any way. You don't want us. You don't want... Oh, you hate when anyone even claims a faith. You hate that. You hate that. Mm-hmm. But you're all up in that... You're all up in that... You're all up in other people's faces about... We're not up in your faces telling you should be Christian, you should be Jewish, you should be Muslim, you should be whatever. We're not up in your faces telling you that. Right? But you're up in our faces telling us that if we aren't, like, we will only support you if you're not any of those things. Because when you're Christian, you're... And now the attacks are just getting ridiculous. Oh, if you read these books, then you're going to become a far-right idiot. Yeah, because all far-right people are idiot, right? All far-right people. Right? Right? We're all idiots. Even though I had an education that back then meant something, well, in school anyway, it did when I was in high school and elementary school and junior high. Yeah, that back then it meant something, but by the time I started going to university, it really didn't mean much anymore. There was no point. Because that was when you-know-who came into office. I said to somebody before on X, I was replying to them and I said, I think if we'd gone with the, I feel like if it was the NDP that ended up getting elected, I feel like things would have gotten a little bit better. I felt very compelled by Mulcair. I don't know what it was, but he seemed like he knew what he wanted to do. He seemed like he knew what he wanted to do. We're getting voters fatigue. We're tired of Trudeau. And it's not even... Look. I think even the supporters are like, you know what? It's been 9 years. The guy's getting older. And the support's wearing off on a lot of people. I know it'll be sad for me, but now I'm talking the people that are in their right mind still, and even though they support Trudeau, they're probably thinking in the back of their minds, like, he's not getting any younger. He's not getting the best support all around from most other people. And it's got to be hard on him. I'm sure he's struggling just at night, sleeping at night. Let's just go into an election, okay? Let's find somebody else. And if it ends up with Pierre Poilievre, I guess it will. At the end of the day, elections are just elections. Things just fall into place, and eventually, yeah. You know what the worst part of this, though, is? These people are probably going to end up back in power 4 years after a Poilievre government. He's probably only going to get 4 years. But they've damaged my reputation anyway. They damaged sorry. Let me reword that because that did not come out right. The Liberals have damaged their reputation, and I'll never get voters fatigue as long as I start voting the other way, the actual opposite. Because NDP and the Bloc parties, they are kind of a branch of Liberal, I believe. But because the Bloc only runs in Quebec, that's the only reason I won't be voting for Blanchet. That's the last name of the leader running. I'm not going to be voting for him because he only runs in Quebec. They're kind of a separatist group. So nothing will get done here if those Bloc party people ended up federal. Nothing would get done in the rest of the country. I just don't have any faith that they'd do that. I could be wrong. But I don't even think the Bloc has ever actually been in power before. So I like Blanchet. I'd vote for him, but I'm not in Quebec, so he's not a good enough candidate for me. If he was to expand and go to like one of the other parties, like Liberal or NDP, fine. But no. And he doesn't even like this Liberal government. The Bloc is completely done. NDP they're weird. They kind of piggyback. And then they steamroll and piggyback again. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is this? You trash them 1 minute, and the next day you're holding their hands and spoon feeding them. Hey, we can do this. We can make it work. What is wrong with you? What are they saying to you? I'm willing to bet that the Liberal government is saying stuff about them. If you don't vote for me, then who is? Who will? No one. That's the whole point. You know? That's the whole point. No one wants you. Not even your own party. Shut up. So, they've lost every bit of respect I ever had. The Liberals will never get my vote again. Sorry, but it is what it is. I don't care if you're a good Liberal. I don't care if you're actually good at your job. I don't care. Do not care. But Liberal governments will never get my vote again. Because the amount, like, I've heard stuff like, excuse me. I've heard stuff like, everything was fine, even during Liberal governments. It's only this Liberal government that now everything seems to just be going downhill. And it seems like Liberals have been getting a little weirder and a little weirder and a little weirder as the years went on, but I never really made the connection. And now it's just, I don't know what's going on now, but and then they attack us. It's like, when they attack us, here's what it's like. I love chocolate cake. Yum. Ew, what is this on it? Cream cheese, are you kidding me? No, I'm not going to eat it with the cream cheese on it. You don't like chocolate cake then? No, I know you don't like chocolate cake. Because you don't like cream cheese on it, you don't like chocolate cake at all. That's what it's like. It's like, I love chocolate cake. What are you talking about? No, you don't like chocolate cake. Because you don't like chocolate cake at all. If you don't like cream cheese. What's the chocolate cake? Yeah, chocolate cheesecake is disgusting. I don't know how anybody could eat that. Because cream cheese, yeah, you taste it when you're eating chocolate cake. It's not just salty. It's bitter. Carrot cake, fine. Chocolate cake? Cream cheese? No. Just like chocolate and coffee. Yuck. Especially, you know when you have coffee and you breathe out and you, like, especially when your mouth is closed and you breathe out through your nose, you can taste the coffee aftertaste in your mouth. Definitely not. But tiramisu is so... Shut up. No, it's not. Chocolate and coffee? You have to have it down to a silent science if you're going to make tiramisu. Because I'm sorry. Every tiramisu I've ever had. Disgusting. I wouldn't even tell Trudeau to eat it. It's so gross. I wouldn't even give it to Trudeau. I might give it to Guilbeault, though. And Freeland. You know what the disgusting Freeland person did? Okay. She went to this school up in Manitoba, I believe. This is what she gave these kids for their breakfast that morning. Bannock with butter, banana, and a juice. Where the hell is the goddamn protein? I'm not even talking about just going carnivore, eating eggs, sausage, bacon, nothing else. No. Where the hell are the eggs to satisfy them? Where the hell is the sausage and bacon to satisfy them to go along with the bannock? You disgusting piece of shite. I hope... Oh, that made me so mad. That made me so friggin' mad. This is what I'm talking about. But we did provide. We are providing for Canadians. Yeah, you're creating a dependency. No Canada wants that. No true Canada wants that. We don't want to... I'm not codependent. I'm sorry. I don't want to be in a relationship because I need someone else. I want to be in a relationship so I can start a family, so that I can have, a life just beyond what I'm doing right now. That's why I want a relationship. I'm not just in a relationship purely for codependency, because I can't be on my own. In fact, I love my own time. I love it. I am very introverted, and especially when I'm not in the best of mood. But yeah, what I was saying, all of that to say, when the Liberals attack now, it's like, you don't like chocolate cake? Yes, I do. I just don't like cream cheese. No, you just don't like chocolate cake. You don't like chocolate cake at all. Oh, and you said you don't like coffee on it? Yeah, see? You don't like chocolate cake. I did not say I didn't like chocolate. Yes, well, you don't. You don't. Because you don't eat chocolate cake. You eat chocolate bars. And drink chocolate milk. Bleh. Shut up. I never said I didn't like chocolate cake. I hate these people. Like, I even said the words yum, chocolate cake. Come on. It is so obvious that these people, like, they can't even keep themselves straight anymore. And I mean, as in, together. They can't keep themselves put together, and like, if you're gonna make a lie, make it believable. But you guys can't even lie correctly. You gotta look convincing. You gotta show it in your eyes. You gotta talk like it. You don't even talk like you can lie right. Come on. I'm so tired of you don't like chocolate cake because you don't like cream cheese on it, then you don't like chocolate cake at all. You're done. Bye. Don't ever come to my bakery again. Shut up. Anyways, guys. Hopefully we'll have an election before April. If not, I will look into getting a passport and moving to the States, at least for a time, until Polyev actually gets in, which will be in October sometime next year. And I will, I'll update you on the process, if I have to. This is why I've not been talking on my videos, and why I've not been on videos, and why I've not been even doing them. Yes, this is why, people, because I'm getting very, very frustrated. Things start to look good, then they don't, and then it's like, okay, never mind then. All right. Well, guys, that's it for this. I will see you in the next one, and I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Oh, man. Shar Omni's video on Vegans of Instagram, the Thanksgiving edition. I didn't really watch the whole thing because I was listening to it while I was doing dishes, so I didn't hear everything, but the creations they come up with. She calls them bread turkeys, and I have to say, if you're making it with freaking gluten, yeah, it's gotta be a bread turkey. Don't even get me started on the raw vegan ones. If you want to make it somewhat believable, make it out of coconut meat at least. Blech. Blech. That wouldn't taste too good, but anyway. Anyways. Okay, guys. Later.